everybody. I hope you have had a lovely weekend in the sunshine, making the most of that lovely weather we've had. Hopefully it will be on its way back soon. It's looking a little bit grey this morning, isn't it? So we have read to the end of chapter 9. Carla and Bradley have had a chat when he finally got to her room. And when he left the room, he took his picture with him. He didn't want to give it to her. And as soon as he got back to Mrs. Ebble's class, he threw it in the waste paper basket. So that is a point we've got to. Having a little look through, chapter 10 is pretty short, and so is chapter 11. So I'm going to do chapter 10 and 11 today. Like I know I've said, but no questions, just listening and just keeping on track day to day with what's happening in the book is what I ask you to do. So chapter 10, page 43 for anybody who is following along at home. Bradley sat at his desk in the back of the room. Last seat, last row. He felt safe there. The counsellor had scared him. She was even worse than he had imagined. He looked at Jeff, who smiled at him and then returned to his work. Bradley was glad Jeff was his friend. Jeff and me are a lot alike, he thought. We're both smart. We both hate the counsellor, and we both like sneaking into girls' bathrooms. Actually, Bradley had never been inside a girl's bathroom. It was something he'd always wanted to do, but he'd never had the courage to even peek into one. But now that he and Jeff were friends, he hoped Jeff would take him inside one. He was dying to know what they looked like. He imagined they were carpeted in gold with pink wallpaper and red velvet toilet seats. He thought girls' toilets would look nothing like the boys' toilets. They'd probably be more like fountains with coloured water. So, how'd you like Carla? Jeff asked him after school. They were walking along the sidewalk next to the school building, carrying their raincoats. It was no longer raining. She's weird, he replied. She likes to eat dog food. Jeff made a face. Did she say that? Bradley nodded. She asked me why the president doesn't wear a hat. How am I supposed to know that? Jeff shrugged and said, I don't know. You don't like her, do you? Bradley said. I hate her, said Bradley. Me too, said Jeff. I hate her. Bradley smiled his distorted smile. You want to go and sneak into the girls' bathroom? He asked. You mean now? Why not? Now's not a good time, said Jeff. Jeff thought a moment. There won't be any girls in there now, he said. They'll all go home to use their own bathrooms. You're right, Bradley agreed. Good thinking. We'll do it tomorrow during recess. Jeff smiled weakly. They walked around the corner of the building. Hello, Jeff, said Laurie Weston. Hi, Jeff, said Melinda Birch. Hi, Colleen said so quietly that the F couldn't be heard. They'd been waiting for him to come by. Somehow they'd found out his name. Hello, hi, Jeff answered, blushing. Laurie laughed. Then the three girls hurried away. Stupid girls, said Bradley. Yeah, Jeff muttered. I hate them, said Bradley. Me too, said Jeff. Why'd you say hello to them then? Well, they said hello to me first, Jeff replied. So? Jeff shrugged. Whenever anybody says hello to me, I always say hello back. Why? I don't know. I can't help it. It's like when someone says thank you. Don't you automatically say you're welcome? No. I do, said Jeff. He shrugged again. I guess it's like a reflex. Like when you go to the doctor and he taps your knee, you have to kick. You can't help it. It's the same thing. When someone says hello to me, I always have to say hello back. Bradley tried to make sense out of what Jeff had said. I know what you can do, he suggested. The next time one of those girls says hello to you, kick her. Just wondering if Bradley's becoming a bit of a bad influence on Jeff. Jeff seems like quite a nice boy, and I'm a bit worried that Bradley's going to influence him to do a few naughty things. Right, so we're already at chapter 11. Okay, page 46. So a couple of pages and that'll be all for today. A week later, they still hadn't gone into the girls' bathroom. Jeff always had a good reason why it wasn't the right time. Recess was the wrong time because it would be better to wait until after lunch, after the girls had eaten. Lunch was no good because they hadn't had time to digest their food. Listening to Jeff, it would seem that girls never had to go to the bathroom. But Bradley had never been happier. He was thrilled to have a friend. He was beginning to like school. Jeff had 2 gold stars next to his name. Bradley felt proud when he looked at them, almost like he'd earned them himself. "What do you want to do?" Jeff asked. "Nothing," said Bradley. It was lunchtime. They'd finished eating and were sitting out on the grass. "Did the counsellor say anything stupid today?" Bradley asked. Jeff hesitated. He looked down at the ground and then boldly stated, "I like her." Bradley was shocked. She said that I can like her even if you hate her," Jeff asserted. "It doesn't mean that you and I can't still be friends. We don't have to agree on everything. She said friendships are stronger when everyone has different opinions to share." "You told her I hated her?" Bradley asked. Jeff nodded. "Good. Except she didn't believe me," said Jeff. "She's weird," said Bradley. "She never believes anything anyone says. I'm not going to see her anymore." "She said you don't have to. I told her you wouldn't show up today and she said that was okay. She said you don't have to do anything that you don't want to do." Bradley turned and looked back towards the school, in the direction of the counsellor's office. "That's one of her tricks," he said. "So what do you want to do?" Jeff asked. "Nothing." A basketball bounced away from the basketball court and rolled toward them. Jeff jumped up and grabbed it. "Hey, Fishnose, over here," called Robbie, a boy from their class. "Kick it the other way," urged Bradley. Jeff threw the ball all the way on a fly to Robbie. "You should have kicked it on the roof," said Bradley. "Maybe they'll let us play," said Jeff. "Let's ask them." Bradley shook his head. "No, I don't want to." Jeff watched the boys play basketball for a moment and then sat with Bradley. "Uh-oh," Bradley said. "Here come those girls again. Try not to say hello to them." "Hello, Jeff," said Laurie. "Hello," said Jeff. "Hi," said Melinda. "Hi," said Jeff. "Hi, Jeff," whispered Colleen. "Hi," whispered Jeff. Laurie laughed as the 3 girls walked away. Jeff shrugged. "I can't help it," he said sadly. "Let's go and beat them up," said Bradley. "Then they won't say hello to you anymore." He started after them, but Jeff didn't follow. "Come on," Bradley urged. "Girls are easy to beat up. You just have to hit them once and they cry and run away." "Not now," said Jeff. "Why not?" "Everyone will see us. We'll get in trouble." Bradley stopped. "You're right," he agreed. "We'll get them after school." "I can't," said Jeff. "I've got to go right home after school and do my homework." Bradley was beginning to get fed up. "How come you're always doing your homework?" he asked, hands on his hips. He said the word homework the way other people might say the word manure. Jeff shrugged. "Do you like doing it?" Bradley asked. "It's okay. I don't mind too much." Bradley kicked the ground. "Do you think if I did my homework, Mrs. Edwell might give me a gold star?" he asked. "I don't think she gives gold stars for just doing homework," said Jeff, "but she might." "Maybe I should do it sometime," said Bradley. "Why don't you come over after school today?" Jeff asked. "We could do our homework together." Bradley's face twisted in anguish. "Today? I don't think today's a good day to do homework. I can help you," Jeff started to say, and then stopped. "You can help me with the stuff I don't understand." "All right," said Bradley. "I'll do it." "Good," said Jeff. "First, we'll beat up those girls," said Bradley. "Then we'll go to your house and do our homework." And that's the end of chapter 11. So you can really start to see their characters here. I think Jeff is almost playing a bit of an act, isn't he, to try and please Bradley and to keep him going almost. And at the moment, it is stopping him from doing naughty things. So you never know, it might work out. So I'll be back tomorrow. We're at page 50 now. I'll be back tomorrow with chapter 12. A little something I saw on the internet over the weekend that I thought a little idea for anybody who's feeling a little bit of lost of things to do today. I know it's the first day that you won't have had your kind of home learning timetable, but I did see something, and it was children. They laid on a long piece of paper. So imagine rolling out a piece of paper on the floor, and they laid on it with their arms out like this. And from about their tummy up, they drew around them. So not their whole body, just the top of their body and around their arms with their arms open like this. And decorated it and drew kind of themselves onto it, coloured it in, whatever, cut it out so it just looked like the top of somebody's body. And it looks like someone's giving you a hug. And then what they did is they folded it up, folded the arms in, and folded it up and put it into an envelope, and they sent it to one of their family members who they're missing at the moment. And I thought that was a lovely idea. Imagine opening that and being able to give yourself a little hug from that person. So that's my little top tip of the day of anything that you might want to be keeping yourself busy with. If you have got some big sheets of paper, then why not? Anyway, I will be back tomorrow. This one's been uploaded a little bit later today, but what I'll try and do is get them on there earlier rather than at 11 o'clock. But shh, don't tell anybody, I'm a bit naughty. Anyway, see you tomorrow. Sending my love to you all. Bye.